Happy New Year, everyone. Jay Crypto here with another Bitcoin related video for you. And it is currently 1 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, January 1st, 2018. Another year has come, and what an amazing milestone it is for those of us who have been holding Bitcoin since last year. Now, January 1st, 2017, we saw the Bitcoin price was at $960. And then just a few weeks ago, it reached an all-time high of over $20,000. What an amazing year it has been for those of us who have been along for this ride. Now, Bitcoin is still standing strong at $13,844, up 5.29% on the day. What a great price to start off 2018 on. I mean, it's pretty amazing to think that just back, if we go back 1 month ago to the beginning of December, Bitcoin was not even at $10,000. I don't think any of us could have even imagined that Bitcoin would reach $20,000 before 2018. And honestly, guys, $13,844 is a great Bitcoin price to start off the year with. Bitcoin has been so resilient. No matter what happens, it always comes out the other end stronger than ever. We had two hard forks this year. We had multiple crashes. So many things stood in the way of Bitcoin, and again, it always came out stronger on the other end. So what can we expect in 2018 concerning Bitcoin? Now, I know a lot of people are concerned about Bitcoin because of the higher transaction fees, because of the slow confirmation times. A lot of people are speculating that maybe another cryptocurrency is going to replace Bitcoin, maybe Litecoin, maybe Bitcoin Cash. But here's what I think, guys. I think Bitcoin is the brand name of cryptocurrency, and I'm one of those people that trusts in Bitcoin. We've seen it be resilient, we've seen it tackle everything that's come its way, and Bitcoin is an amazing store of value. Now, I'm the kind of person that buys Bitcoin every single month, and I hold my Bitcoin. I hold my Bitcoin no matter what the price does because I have confidence that the price is going to continue to grow. If the price is low, I will still buy Bitcoin that month. If the price is high, I will still buy Bitcoin that month. And my Bitcoin savings, I will never ever spend. I will never ever sell. I will hodl that Bitcoin for as long as I can because I have confidence that we're going to see a $50,000 Bitcoin, a $60,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2018. Now, a lot of people have pointed to the congestion currently found on the Bitcoin network as a sign that the system will be unable to scale. Now, in December, the average Bitcoin transaction fee was about $17, and there were a few days where the transaction fees were about $50. Now, these high fees, or the prediction that fees would eventually go much higher, are what led to the creation of Bitcoin Cash, which was a fork of Bitcoin that occurred on August 4th, 2017, right around the same time that the SegWit improvement was locked in on the Bitcoin network. Now, Bitcoin Cash features a larger block size, which increases the supply of block space, but it's also a completely different cryptocurrency network that does not have the level of liquidity or network effects seen in Bitcoin. So, guys, Bitcoin is not going anywhere. Bitcoin is not going to be replaced. Now, a lot of people are also turning to Litecoin, another cryptocurrency that's long been marketed as a cheaper alternative to Bitcoin, also known as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. So we need to ask ourselves the question, why has the Bitcoin price continued to rise in the face of less reliable transaction times and skyrocketing fees when cheaper alternatives such as Bitcoin Cash and Litecoin are available? Well, there are many reasons, guys, and before I get into them, I just want to say I am completely confident that the price of Bitcoin will continue to rise. I know a lot of people, including my 90-year-old grandfather, who are looking into investing in cryptocurrency because they know that it's taking off, and they're not aware of some of these other altcoins. They can barely even wrap their head around what the blockchain is. So they're investing in Bitcoin and maybe Ethereum. But again, Bitcoin is the name brand of cryptocurrency, and as new investors are flooding into the market, that is where they're going to go. And they're not going to be using Bitcoin as a currency, so the transaction fees aren't going to matter much. They're going to be using Bitcoin as a store of value, which brings me to the first reason why Bitcoin is going to continue to rise Even in the face of some of these issues, the cost of getting into Bitcoin as a store of value is very low. Now, while the use of Bitcoin as a medium of exchange was often hyped as the killer use in the early days, nowadays it's kind of evolved into more of a store of value. Now, back in the day, people used to tout Bitcoin as an awesome digital currency that is very fast and very cheap. You can make instant transactions anywhere around the world. Now, today, it's not quite like that because I cannot use Bitcoin to purchase small things. I can't purchase a banana and a cup of coffee with Bitcoin because I will pay more in transaction fees than the cost of the coffee and banana, and I might have to wait, an hour or two for the transaction to go through. Now, instead of buying Bitcoin in order to make transactions, most new investors are buying Bitcoin for the sole purpose of storing value or simply speculating on the price, hoping that it will increase. Now, the Bitcoin price has increased tenfold this year. And with that in mind, the number of transactions processed per day kind of stayed the same this year. So we have, hundreds of thousands of new investors getting into Bitcoin. However, the amount of transactions made on a daily basis last year compared to this year has not changed very much. Now, those who are only interested in Bitcoin as a store of value don't really need to worry about transaction fees because they're not going to be spending their Bitcoin. They're going to be hodling their Bitcoin. Even if they take it off an exchange like Coinbase and move it into a Trezor or put it on a software wallet, they only need to worry about these fees once, right? They're not going to be using it to make transactions every single day. Now, data from Coinbase indicates that more than half of their users were interested in just holding the Bitcoin rather than using it for transactions, even back between the years 2013 and 2016. So, Bitcoin has been and will continue to be looked at as a store of value, and not necessarily a medium of exchange. There are other coins that can be used as mediums of exchange, such as Bitcoin Cash, maybe Litecoin, but I'm looking more at Verge and Cardano and EOS and coins like that. Now, Bitcoin has been referred to as digital gold, and it's also been referred to as a new uncorrelated asset class by many people, including financial experts and many media outlets. Now, Bitcoin has displayed its resilience to many different issues and roadblocks that have come up in its path. For example, SegWit 2x was supposed to go live in November, but then it was abandoned. We had two hard forks. Bitcoin forked into Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin Gold, and even still, Bitcoin is going strong. And this brings us to the second reason why I think Bitcoin is going to continue to go strong in 2018, and that is because the liquidity of Bitcoin keeps it strong. Now, while alternative currency networks are able to offer lower transaction costs, Bitcoin still remains on top when it comes to liquidity. And this is likely due to the fact that the cryptocurrency has been around for the longest time. Now, more liquidity leads to less slippage when moving between the cryptocurrency world and traditional fiat currency. Now, we need to ask ourselves, is the Bitcoin supremacy going to last forever? Now, some cryptocurrency users have already turned to altcoins because of the high fees on the Bitcoin network. However, those who are simply looking for an alternative store of value are still buying Bitcoin for now, and they're going to continue buying Bitcoin. Like I said before, even my grandfather knows about Bitcoin, but he doesn't know about Litecoin. He doesn't know about Verge. He doesn't know about Cardano. And because people only know the name Bitcoin, when they're thinking about investing in cryptocurrency, that's where they're going to go. And again, your average investor is not getting into Bitcoin so that he can make transactions and buy things on the internet. He's getting into Bitcoin because he wants to invest in an asset that will increase in value over time. Now, something else to keep in mind, everyone, the Lightning Network is an attempt to build payments on top of Bitcoin's base layer, as digital gold, but it's not ready for general use right now. But if the Lightning Network ever does come to fruition, we might be able to see, and obviously this is speculation, but we might be able to see Bitcoin continue to be used as a store of value and start to transition into being used as a medium of exchange. Because if the Lightning Network is successful, and I know that they've already had successful transactions using the Lightning Network, then we may be able to use Bitcoin to buy everyday things, and this could totally change the name of the game. Now, at this time, altcoins are seeing some traction. A lot of this is due to the high fees and congestion on the Bitcoin network. Now, whether that increased popularity of altcoins continues likely depends on the development of solutions on the Bitcoin network, such as the Lightning Network. Now, guys, here's my prediction when it comes to 2018 and beyond, when it comes to Bitcoin exclusively. I think that Bitcoin is going to continue to increase in value until it reaches at least $100,000. And once it gets there, if there are no viable solutions to fix some of these issues, then we might see some other cryptocurrencies start to take over. But for right now, I think Bitcoin definitely is the gold of cryptocurrency. Now, some of these other altcoins are very useful for us to make fast transactions. Of course, a lot of these altcoins focus on other things other than just acting as mediums of exchange or exclusively currencies. So I think we have a very healthy cryptocurrency ecosystem, especially as we move into 2018. I don't think Bitcoin is going to go down. I think Bitcoin is going to go way up, but I also think a lot of these altcoins are going to go up too because, like I've said in some of my other videos, a lot of these altcoins provide viable solutions to some serious problems in the cryptocurrency space. I mean, we have coins like Cardano, which, could honestly replace Ethereum because Cardano is not exclusively a currency. It's a smart contract platform. We have IOTA, which is made to connect the 5G worldwide network Internet of Things. Um, we have EOS, another competitor with Ethereum. So we have a lot of altcoins out there that are completely different than just being exclusively currencies to buy and sell things with. These are actually platforms to design decentralized applications on, and they specialize in things other than just acting as mediums of exchange. So I'm looking forward to the price of Bitcoin going up much higher than it currently is right now. In fact, like I said before, I am looking for a $60,000 Bitcoin by the end of 2018 and a $100,000 Bitcoin by the year 2020. And depending on how things happen with Bitcoin Core, I guess we'll have to see where it goes from there. Alright guys, Happy New Year. I hope you found this video informative. It's just kind of me sharing my thoughts with you. I figured I'd make a video because I'm still up now and I don't really do anything for New Year's because I have no life. All I do is sit on my computer and look at CoinMarketCap and hit refresh over and over and over and over and over. Just kidding, guys. Anyway, I am Jay Crypto. I have a lot of exciting things coming up in the future on my channel. I'm actually going to start selling Bitcoin products on my website, so stay tuned for that. Guys, if you enjoy this kind of cryptocurrency content, please hit the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. Additionally, if you hit that bell icon down there, you will receive a notification each and every time I upload a new video. I try and upload at least one video a day. I talk a lot about different happenings within the cryptocurrency space, as well as cloud mining, investing, different altcoins I think are doing really well, and various news and events regarding cryptocurrency. Again, guys, I am Jay Crypto, and I will see you next time.